Breaking news! A new episode of Let's Be Frank starting now! Hello all! Alright, so we got some unfinished business here. Last time we did a food versus food, it was Subway versus Jimmy John's. Now Subway just has such, love it or hate it, it's got such a classic taste. The breading's so good, all the stuff you can throw inside is so good. It just overpowered, or I thought to be a kind of underwhelming, a little dry Jimmy John's sub. But it's not really a fair fight, right? I mean, Subway has more locations across America, or maybe even the world, probably just America, than McDonald's does. Shocked me. So, here's what we're gonna do. Jimmy John's has, oh crap, I completely forgot the number, this many stores nationwide. And Firehouse Subs comes in second, as far as like the prominency of stores, with this many stores nationwide. So here's the plan. Now that Jimmy John's lost against the powerhouse that is Subway, we're gonna pit Jimmy John's and Firehouse Subs together because they're on a much more even plane, and we're gonna see who wins out. Does Firehouse Subs, despite having less stores, come out on top? Or does Jimmy John's get its redemption arc? Let's find out and drive to both places now. Alright guys, so we're going to Jimmy John's first, but that's not the reason I got you here in the car. We're only gonna get one sub from each place. Now, last time I learned that Jimmy John's doesn't serve hot subs, which is weird in my opinion. But whatever, we'll just get 2 cold subs. Gonna do an Italian sub from each place unless I feel inspired to do 2 different kinds of subs, because I did an Italian sub last time. But if you want this to be the most fair thing, in my mind, they have to be the same sub, and that's the most universal cold sub. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what my options are when I get there. And, we're here to find out today whether or not Jimmy John's is actually worth going to. Because if it loses to both Subway and Firehouse, there's really no excuse. Okay, just got Jimmy John's sub. And I went ahead and told them to put on a little bit extra oil and vinegar just to give Jimmy John's a better shot. And you see, this is why it's so difficult to compare sub places, Because you get to build the sub from scratch. You can tell them more of this, less of that. If you don't like tomatoes or pickles or something, you can say, don't give me any of those. You can add sauces, you can take them away. So at the end of the day, I feel like, I think I might have even said this in the last video, I can't remember. I feel like sub places are gonna be the most arbitrary. Like, my opinion still takes effect, don't you doubt that. But if you wanna go to any sub place, or like even the most convenient one, like the closest, I don't think there's any problem with that. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Firehouse Subs now, sorry, we're going to Firehouse Subs. Now, I am off my game today. Also, I'm going to swerve lanes if I'm not careful. Turn off the camera. So as you can see, just picked up Firehouse. That took a long time, man. There was twice as many employees in there that there were in Jimmy John's, and it took like 4 times as long to make my sub. No line or anything. Sorry, that's like a little bit of a nitpick. Normally I don't complain about that stuff, but I don't know. I feel like in a video like this, I kind of need stuff to complain about. But let's go home and compare tastes for the true test. Okay, here we are. We're back. Jimmy John's on the left, Firehouse on the right. Firehouse packages their subs in this nice little box, which I do think is nice. NANI? Ooh, it came with a pickle. That's awesome. Okay, that's a point for them. Alright, hey, let's take a look at this sub. This is a nice wet looking sub. They also warmed it up for me. I did not ask for that, but that's okay. Okay. A little messy, that's for sure. My plan was to take a bite of the Jimmy John's one first, since that's the returning player, but I did just open up the Firehouse one, so might as well start here. Alright, I say we get right into things. That's a thick amount of meat right there. That's not too bad. If you remember, Jimmy John's was a little thin. You see that? All right, here we go. No time like the present. 3, 2, 1. Dang. That's really good. That's a wet sub. That is a good wet sub. I like that. Wow. I don't think I've ever had one that was this well put together. Okay. All right, we're gonna put Firehouse to the side just for a second. Not a fan of warm Italian subs though. I definitely prefer them cold, but oh, here we go. Oh yeah, they definitely put on the oil and vinegar for this one. All right, now if you remember last time, I think I already reiterated this, but Jimmy John's, a little dry. Hopefully the problem is fixed here, but this is also a good amount of meat and cheese. This ain't bad at all. It definitely has like less on it. Like I feel like that one has a special sauce, but let's go ahead and take a bite of Jimmy John's, see if it's got the opportunity to redeem itself. Oh, it's certainly wetter. Is there a gross word to use to describe subs? I'm sorry. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. This is definitely gonna be difficult because not the wetness, the moistness. What do you prefer? The amount of dressing on the sub on both of them are good. Neither of them, it takes a lot to make a sub too wet, in my opinion. I'm gonna keep saying wet. Screw off. But both of these are pretty perfect. What makes the Jimmy John's one interesting is just that I feel like it has more in the realm of spices. Maybe it doesn't have like a secret sauce or anything. There's definitely a different flavor in the meat. Ooh, smells good. Good pickle. Okay. I think if I had the choice of which place to go to, I'd probably go to Firehouse, and let me tell you why. Firehouse subs serve hot and cold, both hot and cold subs, whereas Jimmy John's only serves cold subs. Now, a hot sub, and honestly, even the cold subs, like the Italian, they cook. And I feel like for flavor, for adding spices and different sauce, like they sold a hot sauce there you could have bought to go with your sub. The spices and sauce combinations they can do on these hot subs are just so good. They had this like cheesy brisket sub there that I was this close to getting just because it looked so dang good. They had a steak and cheese sub that looked a lot like Subway's steak and cheese sub. Like, I don't know, man. Firehouse subs look like they had it together. Took a little while to get the sub, but that could just be that store individually, you know? And the Jimmy John's one, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad sub. It's just too basic. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. It might just be because of the kind of sub I got, but I feel like Jimmy John's is just a little too basic. I say Firehouse subs actually wins this one. Jimmy John's did not redeem itself. Thank you all so very much for watching. This will be the last sub-themed video, at least for now. I don't really see a point in doing that like and doing that gorilla-themed sub place that I know we have around here. And there are plenty of places that sell subs, even down to like the Publix grocery stores, you know? So, with that being said, get a sub from anywhere, but you're probably best getting it from either Subway or Firehouse. If you like this video, subscribe. Oh crap, I gotta stop waving this thing around like it's some sort of pointer. And like the video if you did like it. Follow my Instagram and Facebook, Let's Be Frank 2020, and follow my TikTok, Let's Be Frank TikTok. And once again, I say subscribe. Subscriber count continues to go up, and I appreciate it a lot, but we can reach higher. With all that being said, thanks once again for watching. Until next time!